This segment of DelmarvaLife is sponsored by Delaware Electric Cooperative.
It's a story as old as time. You pop open the mailbox or maybe your email app and what do you see? Bills, bills, bills. We're constantly writing checks and transferring cash for the things we need. In most cases, that money vanishes from our site, never to be seen again. But with some businesses, those funds go right back into the hands of the loyal consumers and are pumped right back into the communities they serve. Such is the case with Delaware Electric Co-op, and Lauren Irby joins us this afternoon. She is the Manager of Public Relations and Community Affairs. Thank you for being here.
Thanks so much for having me.
So let's start with explaining to folks what capital credits are.
Sure. Well, first and foremost, Delaware Electric Cooperative is a cooperative, so we have a very separate business model. We have a different business model than investor-owned utilities. So we are owned by our members. We don't really have customers. We have members. And so those members, when they pay their bill, they're essentially investing in our infrastructure. So instead of buying stock and getting a dividend, they're buying their membership, the investment on our system to get their power as well. And as time progresses, they're able to earn return on their investment. And that's capital credit. When we have margins available at the end of the year, we return those profits to our members.
And there's a lot of people going, what?
Right.
How about that? So you're returning $5 million this year. What does that say about the co-op's performance?
Well, you know, I love my job. I get to talk about all the cool things that we do as a cooperative, as a not-for-profit electric cooperative, but I really love this time of year when we're able to give back to the community. I think it really shows just what makes cooperatives different, the cooperative difference that, you know, instead of using those profits for something else, we're just able to return those back to our members. And it's a nice way to say thanks, especially this time of year.
Sure.
Right before Thanksgiving. You can use that money to, you know, heat your home or some food for Thanksgiving, Black Friday sales. It's a good time to release those.
Yeah. So how do people know if they're going to be getting the credits?
That's a great question. So as I mentioned, you know, we return those profits to members who have made an investment in our system. So this year, those members who were members in 2013 are getting a credit to their bill. And if they were members in 2013 and they have since moved, they've moved locations and they're no longer served by us, they're still going to get that return. We'll send them a check in the mail, so they can still get that.
So people must be quite surprised when they continue to get these credits.
I love hearing from that. I love hearing that from our members. They're like, wow, I really wasn't expecting our electric company to give us money back. And I love that. That warms my heart because, you know, that's, you know, what we really strive to be as a cooperative, and to you know, really make a difference, not only to just keep the lights on, but to, you know, have a place in our members', you know, daily life. Like, oh, I was able to save and get some money back for the holidays.
It must be interesting because I think when a lot of people hear that on the surface, they're like, oh, I'm sure they give money back. But then here it is that you're actually doing it. You're putting your money where your mouth is.
Absolutely. So. And again, that's just what makes cooperatives different. We have members, and when we make those profits, you know, we cover our business expenses. What's left, we return. This year, we were able to return $5 million, and over the past 20 years, DEC has returned over $100 million to members.
Wow. You have a fun job this time of year, don't you?
That's absolutely.
Lauren, thank you so much for joining us and spreading the money and helping out with our neighbors.
Well, thanks so much for having me.